Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Deb here with a Project Life spread. Have sped this up a bit. There was so much footage. I have been so sick, and I mucked around quite a bit making these two spreads. So at the moment I am working on just kind of a filler card for that 4x6 card, and I grabbed some vellum out that we got quite a few kits back now. I couldn't remember what month that was. It was sometime last year, I think, and I'm going to use it as a decorative piece with that floral paper. So I've just got a 4x6 piece of white cardstock just to lay everything on. Now we got that, what was it, the sequin trim in the kits for January, and I didn't have quite enough to do what I want, so I did pull some out of my stash, and I do believe we got that like in 2016 maybe, from Kitaholic. So I am going to use that. It's not as bright of a gold as the one we did get in the kits, but it still works the same. So just going to glue a border of that down where the floral meets the vellum. And I did fussy cut some flowers out just to add there, and I'm going to use some of that sequin trim to pop out from under the flowers, as well as some leaves that I pulled off that big 12x12 sticker sheet. I just popped them on some vellum and cut them out so I could move them about without them sticking to the card. And I did cut out a bigger flower from the large pattern paper in the main kit. When it gets towards the end of the month, all my kits are usually mixed together, so I just grab whatever I feel like works for my spread. So I do fuss about, and oh my goodness, I fussed about so much, like just fiddling with little things that didn't need to be fiddled with, and I've just been really sick, unfortunately. So is my partner, actually. So yeah, and the heat hasn't helped as well. We need a break from this heat. It's disgusting. So yeah, just that big flower's popped up under some fun foam, and I cut some more of the little sticker. It was like a border of flowers on that big sticker sheet, and I'm just cutting some of the white border away, and I'm going to pop them one flower on each side of that larger flower. I did use my glue to kind of glue that last sequin on that trim, because if you don't do that, the sequins will fall off if you touch them too much. So just popping a bit of glue on the last sequin, I'm doing it right now, will just stop the sequins from falling off that trim. So moving on to this card, I've got a doily. It's just half a doily, and it was left over from another project. Oh, excuse me. And I'm just going to lay a label, some pattern paper, and I think I add, oh that's right, I add a bit more of the sequin trim there, and I think that was it for that one. And I'm going to bring in some of the thickers from the main kit to add a little title here. I wanted to bring some more gold into the layout. Now this week I've got that large 6x8 photo of my daughter there, and the bottom part is just the 4x6, and I printed them out as two 4x6, and then the top one I've cut in half to fit in the 3x4 pockets. I do have a receipt because it turned out she had a really bad ear infection. We went to 2 different doctors and waiting around pretty much all day, and she had quite a bad ear infection, and the medication almost fell on the floor when they rang up the price of the medication. I was like, what? So I did photocopy the receipt because they do fade, and I am going to pop it behind the photo there, just under my title card. And originally I put some journaling straight on the back of my printed copy of my receipt, and when I tried to put it in the pocket it was too flimsy, so I am going to glue it to some cardstock, and you'll see me write my journaling again. And then I will show you how I'm going to put a slit in my page protector, because this is the back side of Design A page protector, and the hole to put the your photos in is on the other side of this. So I do put a slit in my page protector so I can easily pull that receipt and journaling in and out. Just grab some what are they? I can't think. Rhinestones. Rhinestones and some enamel dots, and these are all from past Kitaholic Kits kits. I also grabbed some wood veneer from past kits. I did want to bring some wood veneer in, just a bit of different texture, and I find that the wood veneer works really well with this Kaiser collection here. on to the next side, and all these photos are from one day. Actually, all these photos except for the pizza one were from when we went out to watch a movie. I kept all the ticket stubs and I did photocopy them, and the last bit of paper in that stack, I got all our tickets in that stack with the paper clip. The bottom one has got the photocopy of the tickets just in case they do fade, which I do believe they will. And oh my god, I fuss about with this so much. I cut a lot of it out for you guys because the amount of fussing I did with this paper clip. I do end up hanging some sequin trim, die cut, and what else did I put? I put the exclusive die cut on there that Thursday word there because it was the Thursday we went to the movies, and that's the die cut I'm going to hang from the paper clip as well. So just bringing that sequin trim over to this side so it mimics the other side. Now you can see I'll pull in my other spread in every now and then to see that I'm getting things pretty much balanced. I'm not too fussed that it's not perfect or anything, but I do want it fairly balanced throughout the spread. So just creating some banners there, and I'm going to pop an exclusive label behind them to make a journaling spot and add some more sequin trim to this card. And you would have seen me just before I had that 4x6 photo of my daughter with the glasses on. I printed that 4x6 and I cut that down to 2 3x4s, and that's going to span across 2 pockets. Thought I'd try something a little bit different and do some photos that spanned across the pockets, hence the 6x8 photo on the previous spread and this 4x6 that's going to span over 2 3x4s. Here we go, I was fussing about with that paper clip again. Finally committing to the label down on the bottom here and just adding some strips of pattern paper to bring some colour in, and I will bring some more of that sequin trim down there as well. I did pop that love word up on that top photo of us in the cinema. That doesn't end up staying. I do bring in the gold thickers again to bring in that gold on that photo on this side. I felt like the other side had that aqua floral paper, so I felt like this side needed it as well. So I'm just going to layer some pattern paper on this card here, some of that floral, the pink, and a bit of vellum from my stash, and I'm going to pop a label there and do my journaling on that. Having problems with my glue because it was so hot and everything would just dry up so fast. Bringing some wood veneers in again, and I will bring in those same rhinestones and enamel dots to this side, and this is where I put a little title up on this photo with the thickers. And I'm sorry about all the noise in the background. It is windy and we've got blinds, and if you hear the banging around in the background, that's what it is. The wind's just blowing the blinds. So just fussing about with that, and then I'm going to get to my journaling, and I think that's pretty much it. I think I stick down, what do I stick down? Oh yes, a label from that Vicky Booten sticker pack we got in the mixed media kit. I was disappointed because I missed out on all the tiny words. Mine wasn't in my pack, so I got a dodgy pack of that, but never mind. Fussing about with this card again, trying to get things the way I want them to look and hang on that paper clip. Yeah, and then I pretty much just stick down the wood veneer, bring in the sequins and rhinestones, and that will be it for my spread. There will be stills at the end, and all the links to Kitaholics will be below, so be sure to check them out. Awesome kits. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and also would love if you liked the video as well, if you found it helpful or inspirational at all, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.